So, Antonia Senior, this book is for lovers of literary genius.
It is The Pretender by Jo Harkin.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be my book of the year, I think, for the Times. I review historical fiction
High praise indeed.
for the Times. I read so much historical fiction, and this was the best book that I read this year, comfortably. Comfortably, Morehouse, comfortably.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. So
who's the Pretender? Come on.
So it begins in 1483. There's a young farmer's son, John Colin, and he is suddenly approached by some nefarious types who want him to pretend to be the Earl of Warwick, right? The pretender, Edward Plantagenet, the pretender to the throne of Henry VII.
Mm-hmm.
So Lambert Simnel is so he has a number of identities. This boy, Colin, the Earl of Warwick, Lambert Simnel. He is basically groomed for aristocracy, groomed for power, groomed for this power play. Then he's brought down, then he goes up. I mean, he spent some time in Ireland in this incredibly weird, rambunctious house. I cannot recommend this book highly enough. I adore it. It is both incredibly clever, incredibly vivid in creating a historical theme, incredibly funny, incredibly filthy. It's just a delight. A delight.
Oh, and it's a fabulous subject, isn't it? To place your narrative in that story, because it's just on the cusp almost of, the more rational age, I suppose, that's almost within reach. I mean, obviously, there's going to be some
dead queens,
a few dead queens, and a few wars of religion and things like that. But
yeah,
but still, you're at the cusp of that, and still the sort of the old ways, God being at the top of the tree and all of that. That's very medieval, and you're just coming into a modern age. But still, that story is really
there's
stands
so
out.
much meat for a good novelist, and she is a brilliant novelist. Do you know when you read someone and you think, I'm just not going to bother ever again? She's just that good. She's just everything that you want to be and can't be. Honestly, couldn't recommend her highly enough. I mean, you've never had that experience, Morehouse. You've never read a book gone, oh, I'm never going to do it. But I just loved this. And it's interesting because it's her first historical fiction. Her one before was sci-fi.
Right.
And
that's great.
Yeah. Tone is a really interesting thing in historical fiction, right? Because how do you create a lost world that also feels vibrant without kind of being anachronistic or boring or whatever? Honestly, she gets it.
And bringing those rather obscure characters to life without making it feel like it's a sort of a complete pastiche.
Yeah, and also it's a coming of age story. It's all about this boy, and this boy is quite into sort of things that teenage boys are into, like, girls and, frankly, masturbation. So there's quite a lot of masturbation in it. But I don't know if that's going to put people off or encourage them.
No, Christmas morning. I mean, what's not to like in there?
That's exactly right. Anyway, so we should have changed our little strapline for lovers of, Anyway, we're going to move on. I reiterate that I cannot love this book enough, and I highly recommend everybody goes out and reads it.
Brilliant. So, for lovers of literary genius, The Pretender,
Jo Harkin.
There you go. Rush out and get it. It's not.